What's cracking, everybody? What's cracking? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Well. So apparently this guy right here, his name's Clavicular. Apparently, he's a hot item right now. This is a John Bravo Films video. Great content creator. This one is called "This Loser's Life is in Serious Trouble." Clavicular. I don't know who he is. I don't know anything about him, but I've seen John came out with the video about him. I've seen Bubba has one. I believe Saintsaholic has one. So I'm on the late freight, but nevertheless, I'm here. Now, I mentioned all those channels. Make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel as well as the other channels that I mentioned right now. They're all kind enough to let me react to their hard work. That said, look at this. Why is Jack Doherty already stressing? When he starts touching his hair, he's stressed out. The Kingpin. Let's get it.
Start taking NC2. What's NC2? NC2. It gets you really tan. It's a peptide. It's like a supplement? You gotta inject it.
It's just like a tan?
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy. No way you're doing that. How many things do you inject yourself with?
Probably like 3 per day.
Wow, like what?
Testosterone, HGH.
So we got another new asshole to talk about today. This new kid on the block, he calls himself Clavicular. And I'm thinking, what kind of fucking name is that? It sounds like a science project.
For reals.
But when I tell you what this asshole's doing to himself, you're gonna think the same thing. Now there's a new trend that's going viral with the young kids on the internet right now, and it's called looksmaxxing, where these assholes try to improve their looks through dangerous ways like drugs, surgeries, experiments, even makeup, women's makeup, and all of this to make themselves better looking to pick up women.
Okay. We need to get rid of all cell phones. We need to get rid of all gaming consoles. Like, guys, how are their dads not fucking them up? Like, wow.
I'm not fucking kidding you. And this kid, Clavicular, he's the king of it.
If you're tired of being invisible to women, tired of getting rejected, and tired of watching other guys who won the genetic lottery take what's yours, then pay attention. Because what I'm about to show you will completely transform your face and physique in ways that you didn't even think were possible.
And he's even teaching other kids by selling programs how to do this shit to themselves too. Wait until I show you this shit and what this asshole's doing.
This is nuts. Let me skip the
I'm just gonna hop on testosterone, like when you're 14.
Just really taking a look at, what was possible and in terms of time frame. I wanted to get to my goals as quickly as possible, right? Because I always thought the idea of, telling people you work out and talking about all this stuff, but you're not big, to be just kind of ridiculous. It's like, dude, what are you actually getting after?
Is he supposed to be big? This fool reminds me of Clark Kent.
So I was like, I'm going to get my physique going as quickly as possible. I do not care about side effects. I don't care about any implications of, this guy's using drugs. Like, none of that shit really fazed me. So I just wanted to, get to my goals.
So he did this little shit right here. This hair thing. He did that on purpose? This is weird. The complications from something, like, I don't even know if that's the word I should use. What could be 10 years from now? Imagine what. Oh my God.
As efficiently as possible.
So all of a sudden, I see this kid popping up everywhere. I didn't know who he was a month ago. Most of us didn't, right? But now you see him everywhere. And you see him on the biggest streams in the world with Aiden Ross, Neon, that little bitch, Jack the Shithead Epstein, Sneeko, fitness influencers like Alex Eubank and many more. This kid is...
Oh, he doesn't look right. So he's doing all this stuff to look like that?
He's everywhere. So I'm thinking to myself, what did this asshole do to join that club and get a head start with that crazy clout? And then I was thinking, I was like, you know what? I don't want to know whose dicks he's sucking for that clout, but he's doing something. Then I said, you know what? Let me take a look and see what's so special about this asshole. And I found a lot of shit. So when I first saw this kid, I was surprised to find out he was only 19 years old because he looks older.
Oh, another 19-year-old. Fucking Bradley. Bradley. The wannabe Wes Watson. Oh my God, 19 is a crazy age.
Good looking kid, but doesn't look 19. And then he spits out of his mouth that he's been taking steroids since 14 years old. And we know how much that shit can age you.
I came to a logical decision that there's a cheat code, and then I come across on forums and Reddit, here's a drug that you can take to enhance your progress by such an incredible margin.
Wait, am I tripping or did his eyes do some weird
You can take to enhance your progress by...
I swear his eyes rolled back in two different directions right there. Hold up.
Reddit, here's a drug that you can take to enhance your progress by such an incredible margin.
Did you guys see that? Oh my God, he might be reptilian.
Of course I'm gonna fucking do that.
But the best part of that, he doesn't even like working out. He thinks you can just take that shit and it's gonna do something.
You think the journey is being in a sweaty ass gym, okay, full of a bunch of fucking gym cells and disgusting sweaty beasts. Okay, that's the journey, okay? So if that's what you want, you know, have the fuck at it. You know, go do your fucking journey, my G. But goddamn, I'm trying to spend as little time in that fucking shithole as possible. I hate the gym, okay, quite frankly.
I mean, you're bony as hell. We can tell you don't like the gym. You know what? I think this is gonna be the first video you guys see of me reacting where I'm probably like, I'm not gonna be speechless, but as close as I can be.
Or wait, no, do you like the gym, sir?
No. Dude,
Yeah,
if you just like it after like the first year and a half, like there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, it's fun at first, like just getting the pump, but then it gets like, okay, that's like going on a fucking roller coaster 100 times in a row. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Of course it's gonna get boring.
Can somebody I think he needs to blow his nose. Why does he sound congested like that? What is in his... Does he have something holding his hair back? And this guy worked out too? On what?
You know, so I like to just get in and out of there. The journey, shut the fuck up, man. Don't even try me with that bullshit. Please.
And the same thing goes getting lean. He wants to lose weight because he wants people to see his cheekbones, right? So you know what he does? He doesn't do normal things like go on a diet. No. He's on fucking Chris. I ain't kidding you. What does he think he is? Walter White from Breaking Bad? That shit's not good for you.
Then I use crystal
What?
amphetamine for as a stimulant and to lean max, right? It's very suppressant of your appetite. It's a very long-acting stimulant. So this is something that I've started using in place of Adderall, right? Because Adderall is 75% dextroamphetamine and 25% levoamphetamine. So the levoamphetamine, I really didn't like it. It's too much of a physical CNS stimulant. So if you're trying to work,
Look, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He just said the stupidest thing ever, and then decided to talk all the scientific shit. You gotta be kidding me. All right, look, America. I'm gonna pretend I talk to America on this channel. Look, America. This cannot be a thing, right? Imagine this guy. This is not good for his health, for his mind, like physically, mentally. And this can't become a trend, right? There's no way this becomes a trend. I'm telling you, if this becomes a trend in 10 years, like the damage that's being done now, holy shit. This dude is really using street pharmaceuticals, we'll call them, to try to make his cheekbones stick out? What?
It just can be too much, too jittery. Whereas, you know, the is a little bit better in terms of its dopamine release, you know, just being targeted for the brain. It's much more mild than Adderall, actually. And, you know, it works a little better for me, and I use it to lean max, right? So.
And this fool is looking at him like, this makes sense. Listen, your hair tells me a lot. Like, in the wrinkled up ass shirt. Oh my God, the United States is in trouble. We're not going to be able to ever defend our country anymore. If this is...
I'm pretty much using for hollow cheeks.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we're at in terms of looks maxing.
And let me tell you what's going to happen.
Let me write that shit
I hope
down.
you listen to what I'm saying. You keep on doing that, Chris shit, right? When I was in Arizona, there was a town called Apache Junction, right? And everybody there who lived there, they knew. You go to Apache Junction, you're going to see all these tweakers running around with no teeth, cuts all over them. They're all fucked up walking around like the hills have eyes. You guys remember that movie? Well, you keep this shit up, that's going to be you next in the part 2 of the hills have eyes.
That's what I'm saying. That's real shit. I'm literally blown away.
I haven't seen you for a little bit. What do you have for pre-workout?
Just a little bit of, you know, Kickstarter, if you know what I mean, you know?
No, bro, you're not serious.
Yeah,
You use that for pre-workout?
yeah.
And how does that feel?
Dude, honestly, it feels amazing. It's a little bit vasoconstricting.
I keep realizing my mouth is open. This fool is on a good one in the gym. In slacks? Are those slacks? I don't know. I'm all fucked up.
Restrictive, but if I really want to fucking dial in and work out, it's an absolute go-to.
I will tell you guys the real truth. I don't know if I'm being a fucking snitch. I've never seen someone ever in real life. I literally witnessed Clav, literally witnessed it. And I didn't know how to feel.
Where is he?
Clav, who's ruining America?
Mostly Mexicans.
What the fuck? How are we ruining... Oh, no. There's no Mexicans on that plane, I'm assuming.
Mexicans, black people, Muslims.
The hell you said? You said it wrong, bro.
It's mostly, it is like a lot of black people are running.
But that's not all this asshole's doing. He's taking all kinds of things. Peptides, one of them, melanotan, and he posts this picture up, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like...
And this looks good? You guys, I had to write it down. Looksmaxxing. Holy shit. That he looks like a completely different person. Oh, man.
Why does this asshole want to look like one of those annoying pieces of shit from the call centers that annoys the hell out of us? That shit don't look good. But then he takes it to another level. You guys know, when you do movies or you do shows or you're on TV, they put sometimes makeup on you so the bright lights, doesn't make your skin look so bad. But this kid ain't doing that. He's putting on women's makeup. I'm talking eyeliner, contouring the face, right?
Yeah, holy striking, bro.
Plus 0.5 PSL from the eyelash curling on this, bro. Holy shit. Mogs.
Holy fuck. That's actually fucking Mog.
What is Mog? So they're making up a language too, or am I tripping? Like, no.
Wait, maybe even a little more.
Looking at himself in the mirror and he's saying, Mog, I don't know what kind of fucking word is that. And then he takes this curling thing. I didn't even knew this thing existed, where they take a piece of metal, they put it on your eyelashes to curl them. What is this?
All right. We've seen enough, right? You know, I grew up in an area, I grew up in an era that if I would have tried any of that right there, I would have got jumped. It would have been a cold intervention, like on the spot. Like, wow, how times have changed. Clavicular. Wow. And he's recording it, and they post it with this dirty ass mirror they're standing in front of. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm not gonna do any more. I mean, I can't wrap my head around this stuff. Who are they doing it? They're not around any women. Looksmaxxing. For what? They're not. I'm blown away, guys. This is probably my worst reaction. At least I feel it is, because I'm completely blown away. I had no idea. No wonder why Bubba and everybody else is doing videos on this guy. This is crazy. This cannot catch on, guys. Moms, dads, keep an eye on your kids. This is beyond bananas. That's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and don't let anybody that you know watch Clavicular, because we do not need this. I'm out of here.